One of the reasons that we suffer a lot in our lives is because the wounded parts of us from childhood that weren't seen, heard, and respected are still craving and longing for validation, acceptance, approval, adoration from our parents, things that we will never get if we didn't get them back then. And so we then go through life with our inner child in the driver's seat, searching for validation from others. This causes us to engage in relationships where we don't truly feel safe because we're replicating patterns from childhood, where we're hoping to get something from someone who has no capacity to give it. We engage in people-pleasing behaviors, overgiving, overdoing, overfunctioning because we don't want to be rejected, disliked. We don't want people to be mad at us. We want people to give us what we wanted in childhood: appreciation, validation. We want to think and feel that we're good, and we are relying on someone outside of us to tell us that, as long as we still have wounds from childhood where our inner child parts are driving the car. And so to heal ourselves, we need to stop seeking for validation and approval from outside of ourselves and to learn how to give it to ourselves. I'll give you an example from my personal life. A few years ago, I was meeting with a new doctor, and he was a functional medicine practitioner, and I had the hope that he would be more understanding and compassionate than some other doctors I had worked with, and to some degree he was. But I noticed as I left one of my appointments, sitting in my car, I felt very sad and heavy. And so I asked myself in that moment, what's bothering you? Why do you feel this way right now? And I got this information from my inner child who said I really wanted him to give me more compassion because I shared about some trauma I had been through and how I felt like that was affecting my health. And so my inner child in that meeting with that doctor wanted the doctor to say, I am so sorry you went through that. You didn't deserve that. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. And so while he was kind, I didn't get that from him, which was actually perfect because as I sat in the car and got curious why I was feeling low after the appointment, I used that moment to give to myself what I was hoping the doctor would give me. So I put my hands on my heart and I connected with my inner child and I said something like this: I am so sorry you went through that. That was very wrong. That person should not have done that to you. It was cruel, it was mean, it was scary, and it was very painful, and I'm so sorry. You did not deserve that, and I love you, and I'm taking care of you and protecting you so that doesn't happen again. And my heavy mood lifted, and I felt so light and happy, and it literally took about 60 seconds. I share this with you so that you can find moments in your day or your week where you are craving some kind of validation from someone outside of yourself, your partner, your children, your friends, someone that you see in a position of authority. And whatever it is you're wanting them to give you, get curious what that is and give it to yourself, because that's true healing. Getting the validation externally is a band-aid. You might feel better in the moment, but if you really want to recover from the hard things that you went through, it's critical to learn to give to yourself what you did not get growing up.